biggest barrier between us and the things that we want to achieve is our self-perception. But simply, if you don't believe that you can do something, you will not do it. I've learned this time and time again, whether it's been health goals, more creative goals, really anything that I haven't seen myself do before or seems like something that other people can do that I can't do, I give up before I've even tried. So in this video, we're gonna stop doing that. I am gonna sort of run through an exercise, I suppose, that will help you to realistically look at what you have already achieved in your life and how that can help you to achieve the things that you have on your list of goals for 2023. I honestly believe that what I'm going to share in this video, this is where you can make real progress, because if you don't have this bit down, I feel like you're making your life harder for yourself for no reason, really. So like I said, if you do not believe that you can do something, you're not going to do it. Which is why when you're trying to figure out how on earth you're actually going to achieve the goals that you've set for yourself, that you really want to achieve by the end of the year, you have to go back. You have to reflect on your beginning, your middle and your end. Now in this case, because it's sort of mid-year-ish, kind of just after mid-year by the time I'm posting this, I would look at this as January, now December, where you started your year, where you've got to now, and where you want to be by the end of the year. Look at where you used to be, what your life looked like in January, and create a little mind map of basically where you were in life, where you were physically, where you were mentally, where you were financially, in your career, with hobbies and relationships. How did you feel? What was going on? Were you happy in some areas? Were you not so pleased with other areas? Were you miserable? Were you the happiest you've ever been? Where were you at the beginning of the year? Which is probably when you set some goals anyway. So where were you back then? Then take that same concept and make a mind map for right now. Again, physical health, mental health, your finances, your career, your relationships, all of that. Where are you now? How do you feel? How happy are you with these different areas? What have you achieved in the different areas? Look at it wholly as where you came. And if in January you were doing great with your money and you were saving and now you've kind of went a little bit off track with that, that's fine. Put that down. It's not necessarily I have achieved X, Y, Z. It's just where were you then? Where are you now? And then lastly, do the exact same thing. Same concept, but for December. Where do you want to be by the end of the year? Where do you want to improve? Where do you want things to change? What goals do you want to have achieved? What habits do you want to have built into your life? How do you want to be feeling? Map it all out, again, all those different areas. Write it all down for what you want your life to look like by the end of 2023. So now that you've got where you were, where you are, and where you want to be in the future, all laid out in front of you, we're going to look into that in more detail. So take future you, put her to the side now, we'll deal with her later. Right now we're going to focus on past you, January version of you, and present you. And basically you're going to figure out how you did that. How did you end up from where you were to where you are now? This could be outside circumstances, this could be habits that you've built, it could be changes that you've made or changes someone else has made that affected you. All of that is relevant. It might be that you're more active now because you decided to go to a weekly workout class instead of going to the gym 3 times a week that you never actually did because you hated it. Maybe it's that you've started reading more fiction books and you're now getting lost in those books instead of getting lost in TikTok, so your screen time has dropped. Or like I said, it might not even be something that you've done. Maybe your favourite takeaway got taken over or got closed and now you don't really have that default, so you started cooking more sort of automatically. Look for the patterns in all of these different changes and everything that's happened since the beginning of the year or whatever time scale you want to do this in. It could be accountability, it could be just how easy something is, it could be how much enjoyment you get out of it. Make a note of whatever has caused you to change, because this is going to be a game changer. going forward to become who you want to become. So let's bring the future you version back out. Have a look at that, and using what you now know from looking at past you to present you, figure out how you can get from present you to future you. How can you use those patterns that you've identified to achieve the things that you want to achieve? So if you thrive on accountability, get someone else involved with whatever the goal is. See if someone wants to do it with you, if someone can check in with you. If you know that your lazy self will not go to the effort of making a smoothie or prepping fruit to have as a snack, buy it pre-prepared. You don't get extra points for achieving a goal that you've made incredibly difficult for yourself. So just make it as simple as possible, make it as easy as possible for you to eat more healthily, for you to exercise more, for you to read more. Make these things accessible. Don't make it accessible for this person that you want to be, make it accessible for who you actually are. So once you've got all this information, you've got a plan of how you can realistically achieve the things that you want to achieve. You want to make sure you're keeping it somewhere you can see it, and that it's easy to adjust things as you go. You might think that going to a workout class is the best way for you to get more exercise, but then a month in you realise you're not really enjoying that and you want to switch it up a bit. Make sure you have that flexibility, because honestly, like I said, there's no point forcing yourself to do something that is difficult for you to do if there's an easier option. The more that you experiment, the more you're going to learn how you work, and ultimately the more you're going to achieve. I honestly believe that this is sort of the foundation, and if you don't have this bit, you're going to struggle. So hopefully it made sense, hopefully it's helpful. I appreciate you watching my videos. If you are a current subscriber, thank you for still being here. I know I've been away for a long time and I keep floating the idea of coming back, but I'm back. We'll see if I manage to stick with it, but using my goal system here, I should be able to stick with it. So we'll see. If I keep posting videos, you know that what I've shared in this video actually works. No pressure, Courtney, but yeah. If you are coming across my channel for the first time, hi, I'm Courtney. I'm clearly Scottish, don't know how obvious that was with my accent. And I make videos on behaviour change, productivity. I'm currently trying to basically learn how to take care of myself. I've been on this journey, that I feel like that makes it sound a bit cheesy, but I've been on this journey sort of for 2023. That was my goal, and I'm definitely seeing improvements. I'm getting there, and I want to share more of that online. So if you're into that kind of thing, then definitely subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram if you wanna, and I will see you in my next video, which should be up next Sunday. Hold me to it. Maybe I do need accountability. Hold me to that. Yeah, I appreciate you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.